Hi everybody, Bob here, and today I've got something pretty cool for you guys. Some friends of mine that I've met through the channel as well as on Instagram, all into collecting and modding watches, a while back formed Cinco Mentes Horology. Their first release to the watch modding community was a fully loomed dial, the Firefly version 1, and today I have in their second dial, the Firefly version 2. One of the founders of the company, Fernando Alvarez, has actually sent out a watch with the dial installed to kind of showcase how it's going to look in an actual watch. So really appreciate that. But let's switch things up and take a look at the latest from Cinco Mentes Horology. Now, one of the reasons this project started was the guys behind Cinco Mentes felt a lot of the dials available out there were dive style dials, and there just wasn't as many quality field watch dial options, and I think they've come up with something really awesome here. First of all, though, this creation from Fernando is fire. This whole look is just so up my alley. The case is actually from a Unimatic homage by San Martin with an NH35 under the hood. Love that case design. Not 100% sure on the hands and where they came from, but the crystal is sapphire. I believe it has AR on the outer side, and there's a few nicks that may show up and possibly look like dust on the dial, but that's just marks on the crystal. The dial is inspired by the Dirty Dozen watches, which were watches commissioned by the British Ministry of Defense during World War II. They had a certain amount of requirements, such as Arabic markers, loomed hands and markers, a black dial, and a few other things, but essentially they were looking for a highly legible watch. They're named the Dirty Dozen because there were 12 companies commissioned to build these watches. They were Omega, IWC, JLC, SEMA, Eterna, Buren, Grana, Lemania, Longines, Vertex, Record, and Timer. The guys actually created their own typeface for the markers, taking inspiration particularly from the Timer watch. That 4 o'clock marker is so good. Up top, we have the Firefly text and the double F logo below that. It's really subtle, but there's also text at the very bottom of the dial with Cinco Mentes Horology in small print. The Lume is quite impressive with the two-tone combination of BGW9 and C3. The blue BGW9 is a little fainter than the rest, but overall really happy with the Lume, and nice touch having the logo loomed up too. Now, cost on these dials is $41.50 US dollars plus $3.50 for shipping within the US. Shipping varies for other countries. To pick one up, you can reach them through their Instagram or at their email. Both will be in the description below. For those that aren't into modding watches but would like to upgrade their watch with one of these, they also offer modding services, so reach out to them for any help with that. Thanks again to Cinco Mentes for lending in the watch. Very cool dial, and really love the build here too. Appreciate you stopping by, and we'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.